Thank you, Sniper. Okay, so let's get going then as soon as Tech seems to be ready to start the timer.
Yep.
Okay, in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, starting first, we need to skip the tutorial because who has time for tutorials when you're speedrunning? And this is where it actually begins. Oh, and I missed my first roll. Great. I just woke up. Okay, so running through the tutorial, it's just a combination of wall runs and jumps, so see if we can get the first trick of the game.
Almost there. Just keep heading towards the comms tower. Give her the bag and she'll take it from there.
Seems fine? Yep, okay. So by doing a wall run and then boosting off it, basically stopping the wall run and immediately starting it again, we were able to jump over that gap, which is normally not intended from there. This fly is getting annoying really quickly. Either way, right now we're being chased by police. That shouldn't be the issue. Oh, slow animation. That's unfortunate. There we go. So yeah, this game is a combination of small little mechanics that let you move a slight bit faster than you might be supposed to. The main mechanic would be the side jump. Essentially, when you jump from side to side, the game kind of gives you almost full running speed. And by abusing that fact and turning in mid-air, you can kind of get that running speed to go forward immediately instead of having to kind of start running, as it were. So we can kind of, while we're still in the air, we can turn into the direction we were side jumping and keep that momentum going from the jump. So that's one of the things you'll see me do quite a lot in this game. There's also wall run boosting, so essentially when you do a wall run you'll get a small speed boost. If you terminate that wall run by jumping again immediately after, you get the speed boost on the ground instead of on the wall. So oh, of course I hit the fence as I'm trying to do it. You'll see it happen quite a few times when I'm facing a wall and just happily scrolling along. Like here, I'll do a small boost. So yeah, coming up is one of the reasons we're going to be playing this game on easy and not on normal, essentially to make the game a bit easier and to make skipping some stuff a little bit more consistent. I might die here, yeah. I missed one of my side jumps, so I was slightly late on that cycle. This should be fine though. They are especially trigger happy today. I just barely survived that. Normally you're supposed to like be hit once there, not 5 times. But that's exactly the reason we're playing on easy. Even though they gave me a different pattern than usual, I was still able to continue because I wasn't hit enough to the point where I died there. It's a little bit more forgiving, especially if you get a bit of bad RNG in a pattern or something. Yeah, we're just happily running along, having an attack helicopter on our back, because apparently the runners are very much... oh, whoa, okay. What? Come on. Save, please. Okay. Let's reset here. There. That's what I was trying to do. For some reason I got stuck on something, and it killed me. Okay, let's see if this door feels like spawning in today. The door up next has a tendency to not want to spawn in. I was slow enough for it to spawn in anyway, so we're good, but... Also, these guards are kind of a... Oh, what? Should normally be kind of a joke, but for some reason that first guy ran along way further than he usually does. Of course I get all the bad RNG patterns in the marathon. Why should I be surprised? There we go, that's how you're supposed to do that. Just jump over them. Yeah, one of them got close, but that's about all. She wrote, so...
Yeah, you can breathe out. Damn, what a mess.
Can't believe Pope's gone. Shit, man, this damn city. So you knew him, huh?
Well, you sure opened a can of worms on this one.
So yeah, we now have painted quite the target on our back, so...
You ain't got much time.
There we go. The reason I was able to make that jump is because of a fall height reset. Essentially, when you wall run and you kick, you can reset your fall height. That helps us be able to fall down a bit further than you're usually supposed to be able to do.
Get some air in your lungs and run safe.
And yes, I'm very aware that the category says glitchless, but no major glitches would apply a little bit better. Due to how side jump glitch is kind of vital to the run, and a wall run kick would be technically unavoidable to do. As in, it's just a normal mechanic that just happens to put a floor under you. It's kind of impossible to not accidentally do it. So those are allowed. Kick glitches and use glitch are very much not allowed though. As well as clipping, due to some levels having some heavy clipping, which would easily let you go out of bounds. Out of bounds being one of the other ones that's very much not allowed. Okay. So yeah, coming up is another small little fun physics abuse, where apparently they didn't playtest it very much. The game essentially decides that if you take too long, it wants to try and kill you, but if we abuse that fact, we can actually make it help us. So yeah, you're standing on that platform, and eventually the game's gonna be like, okay, you know what? You're just gonna fall to your death. So in 3, 2, 1. But we fall directly onto a platform, which essentially made sure that we had 0 falling time, which means we didn't get damage. So we're gonna abuse the checkpoint here to make sure that the door behind me is now closed. This means that the door directly in front of me can immediately open. Essentially, these doors are on a lock, which makes sure that only one can be opened at a time. So by reloading the checkpoint, that door is closed, so this one can open immediately. Which brings us into the storm drains. Oh, okay. There we go.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here. Hey, getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team ahead.
Oh wow, I actually hit that fence. Interesting. Okay.
Keep going. Don't think those blues won't come down here. Hey, getting something on the wires. Shit. Looks like they anticipated you might duck in here and send a sniper team
Let's
ahead.
do that again, shall we? There we go. That's what I was meaning to do. So yeah, what I just did there is I jumped off a stair slightly early. If you're high enough up on a stair, you can actually jump off it without using the get off animation. Ah, dang it. There's a hidden springboard there that you can use to get up immediately. There we go, that's it. So yeah, now we're up here, and we didn't have to go all the way around to the backside to do that. So they're still trying to chase me, but right at that time we're kind of out of there, so we'll be good. That was a small little wall run where you think you wouldn't be able to wall run into 2 more wall runs, which made you be able to skill that wall up there. Where you're normally supposed to hang from a ledge and slowly climb your way forward. So yeah, this is storm drains. Normally this would involve climbing along quite a couple of these pipes, turning off a water supply and then jumping across. But we don't have time for that, so let's see if we can find another way around, shall we? There we go. I mean, we have wall running. We can just climb up here, right? See if we can do that again. There we go. We're up. So yeah, by essentially abusing the fact that that elevator's there, we can kind of get up here quite a bit more quickly than climbing all the way around and turning off that water supply there. That's also the intended way to go down, by the way, by sliding down pipes. So this is essentially almost a mirrored version of the entrance. Yeah, up here is a fight that, you know, I'm just gonna elect to skip it. Who cares about these cops anyways? They can't hit me for crap anyway. There we go.
Jackknife may know something about Pope's murder, so don't let him wind you up, okay?
So yeah, that brings us to Jackknife, a race where Jackknife will always win because he cheats. Even if you get ahead of him, he will just start speeding up more than he's supposed to and warping. So there's no winning this race. You could technically get ahead, but there's no real point in doing so. Oh, hello. There we go. There's Jackknife again. Oh, okay. So there again, I kind of turned away from the wall to make sure that Faith wasn't looking at it anymore and was trying to slowly climb up it, and immediately jumped to the top. Please use this as a springboard. Thank you.
Faith, you're losing them.
So again, using a checkpoint being faster than actually playing the game, so long as you're in SSD. It also makes sure that you won't fade out and die on this little part, because technically Jackknife can go far enough away from you in the elevators that you can lose sight of him and essentially fade out to black, and then have to do the elevators again. So this is supposed to... okay. Good game. Either way, you're supposed to go further straight there, use a couple of pipes that are very glitchy and don't usually work very well. Please just make the jump, Faith. That'd be great. So yeah, you're supposed to go further ahead there, but we don't have to. And Faith is very much not happy about this jump for some reason. Okay, come on. That should be fine. There we go. Thank you. So that shouldn't be that hard of a jump, but I'm apparently not very awake. Anyways, so that was Jackknife. Come on. Stop dying, please. Has somebody by any chance counted how many deaths I had? I'm gonna guess that's a no. 7 already, okay. Well, rip my wallet then. Might as well start making it a donation incentive, because that's way too many. €5 a death sounds fine to me. This is one of the only times we're gonna use a gun in the game. Even though they were put in there, they're not very much in use very often, because they are kind of shoddily implemented. They were definitely not intended to be in this game, but EA decided otherwise, so DICE was kind of forced to put a few guns in there. but no matter. There's one other occurrence where I use a gun just because it's more convenient than actually dealing with the cops. So, apart from that, we kind of just, oh, hello. That was supposed to be a jump. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one, I guess. When you're falling straight down and you kick, what happens is you still get your falling damage, but you cancel the falling animation. So essentially when you fall down from a height great enough, Faith kind of flinches and stands in place for a while, essentially just acting out that she's hurt. If you kick while in midair still, and falling straight down, you can interrupt that animation and make sure that it doesn't play. Also coming up, there will be a fight skip. Let's see if we can get it. That should be good. Yep. Okay. So yeah, what I just did is this chopper is going to come down, and it's supposed to have 3 enemies. But because I went under their loading trigger, the helicopter spawns, but they never do. So I'm not forced to interact with 3 SWAT guys, which is pretty nice. So another case of might as well use the checkpoints if my game decides to work. There we go. Come on.
Shitload of blues in the plaza. Go higher and get yourself out of there.
Oh, rip. Okay. That jump tends to be slightly annoying at times. Okay. We're just gonna use a different way to get across then. This should be fine. There we go. Well, unpracticed strats first try. Sounds like a plan to me. There we go. There's a couple of ways to get up there. That was the slightly slower one, but we're up here. That's the main part. I mean, Mirror's Edge is very much about sort of individuality as well. You can very much notice between runners what their kind of style is. There's quite a few routes that you can take for certain levels, and every runner is kind of different in what they do, what they want to do. There's quite a few layers to this game, so you can definitely make it as difficult or as easy as you want to. Whoa. Please actually run up walls like you're supposed to, Faith. That'd be great. So yeah, here we do a wall run turn jump, but because I move my mouse quite heavily to the right, I can actually grab that ledge before we fall down again. So coming up, there. Oh, didn't work. If I were to roll off that ledge, I would have done another fall height reset. Unfortunately, I slid off it for some reason, so...
If there's a bird involved, I'm guessing they'll be near the roof. You're gonna need to find a way up.
Hey Faith, be great if you actually got up there. There we go. It's not that hard. Come on. For some reason that's sometimes failed. I haven't really been able to figure out why that happens when it does.
So that's no then.
There we go. Let's get up here. Oh, I rolled, but apparently slightly early. Hi. Oh, come on. Hey. Okay, great. I guess we'll use the actual animation. No one threatens me. So yeah, this is Ropeburn. He used to be a wrestler, now he's in some kind of security firm. Fortunately, things aren't going as well for him, so how about we give him a nice big present right there. There we go. So now he's actually getting sniped in the back and falls down to his death, and we're being suspected of that fact. So more SWAT turns up. What a surprise. This time with shotguns. Luckily they left the elevator shaft open for me, so might as well use the convenient exit instead of actually fighting them.
Looks like the Riding Park subway stop's closed. Some kind of renovation work. Ahead trying to cut you off. Get ready to fight.
Whoa, crap. Nice. That's great. I missed a side jump, which apparently made me jump into the train. Great. Okay, that's never happened before, but it wasn't really the game's fault either, so... Hi, train. Please leave. Thanks. Come on, get up. Thanks.
Blue's getting close. Get moving, Faith. Losing your signal.
Yeah, train coming in. Expected as much. So yeah, these idiots just run into the train, and the side of these trains have an insta-kill trigger for some reason. So as soon as you hit the side of a train, you are dead. Please stop falling off things for no reason. There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. There we go. Take the trains. Let's see how RNG treats me today. 1-2, that's a bad start. Sorry. Okay, RNGC seems fine. We'll be living. Yup. Faith takes 5 hits in a row, and I had a regen in between it as well, so we're fine.
Nice work, kiddo. Real nice. If you get any more trouble, let's run.
So yeah, to start off this level, we're just gonna quickly break our legs. And spawn down there. Very convenient. You're supposed to calmly climb down there, but if you hit a specific spot on the floor, it just decides that you climb down there legitimately and spawns you down there anyway, so we conveniently made use of that checkpoint up there. So yeah, that means we're gonna be slowly moving towards the new Eden Mall. With a small few little tricks coming up here and there. I'm still not sure why the game forces you to wait there. It's probably some kind of loading trigger, but I'm not too sure. Like, there's no cutscene or anything. It's just you stand still for a second, and then the game lets you continue. Oh, hi.
Blue's moving to the roofs ahead. Looks like you're gonna have a fight on your hands.
So yeah, Merc says we're gonna have a fight. I kind of disagree. I think we're gonna skip a fight, though. So yeah, these guys take so long to spawn, you can literally just go around the arena and get up before any of them actually get the chance to shoot. There we go. They finally figured out how their guns work.
Doing good. Ball's just a few blocks ahead.
So we're just gonna slowly climb up here. There we go. What? Okay. That's a great wall run there. There we go. That's what I was meaning to do. Okay. So here we're just gonna skip the police officers that decided to get on my face with shotguns. Because, I mean, point blank shotgun shots don't really hurt, right? Oh, what the? Come on. Okay, guess we're doing that again. That was a slightly worse pattern. Right, but we live in.
You should be able to get into the mall without being shot at.
My jumps seem kind of off today. Guess it's just that I'm tired, but couldn't get the wall run boost there. Okay. So, this is the New Eden Mall. We're slowly getting there, but coming up is a springboard that we're just gonna turn around while using the springboard, and the game's like, okay, you were going up, you're still going up, just in a different direction, apparently. Okay, so coming up is the famous couch skip, or I guess we call it mall skip now that we don't actually use the couch anymore. But there we go, first try. That is one of the harder tricks of the game. At least I got that one down. Pretty glad about that one. Pretty precise sequence of wall jumps and wall runs to make sure that we essentially skip a slow elevator riding upward while cops are shooting at you. So it's very nice to get that skip. It's very rewarding. It saves about, I want to say, 15 seconds probably. So yeah, while we're waiting for this fan, let's not actually fall in it. We can jump. Oh, well, let's not fall off this. There we go. Well, that was the machine gun they brought. I hope it was worth it for them, because I don't know about you, but I think machine guns are pretty expensive to bring to a running fight.
Should be one last door and you're out of there.
Like
So yeah, coming up next, Pirandello Kruger. Another level with quite a few unintended side effects of the game's mechanics. Whoa, okay. Guess we made that. So first up, we're gonna quickly get this checkpoint in case anything goes wrong. There we go, touching that pole means we hit the checkpoint. Whoa. Don't. Come on. Why? I tried to do a wall run boost, but apparently the game decided that a full wall run was better. Which immediately threw me off the wall. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do that. So yeah, by kind of jumping as you're landing there, you can interrupt the fact that Faith's supposed to fall down completely and just immediately walk again. You're supposed to turn off this steam because it seems scary, but you can just literally jump through it and you'll be fine. It hurts you a bit, but it's not bad enough to the point where you can't just continue. There we go. I grabbed onto this ledge, which just about resets my fallout down to me being able to roll on this roof. So that's nice and convenient. So yeah, these are runner cops. They've essentially been trained to actually be able to free run. They have tasers and they tend to be very annoying and stick to you. So we're gonna try and run away from them as soon as possible. This is their training facility. Essentially the government decided that the only way to beat runners is to recruit a few kind of iffy runners and get them to deliver all the intel about runners and how to beat them. I mean, if you can't beat them, might as well join them. So that's what the police decided to do, to try and get rid of the runners. As for the lore of the game, these runners, like Faith, are kind of secretive messengers where the government is monitoring everything through cameras and just monitoring all forms of communication. So the runners would be the only way to discreetly get a message across from one person to the other. The government usually left them alone, but nowadays they're actively trying to get rid of runners because it's kind of disturbing the supposed utopia they have of the government controls everything.
Nice work. Look, I'm gonna try and get the word out on the network about Icarus.
Warn the other runners. Do it. I'm going after that guy. We'll get back to that, Faith, because I'm pretty sure it's not a guy, but hey. There we go. 2 rolls to reset my fall height to here. That cop apparently is very blind and didn't see me come running in here. So this will be a cutscene for about a minute or so. God damn it. I'm gonna move this chair out of my way because it's getting annoying. So yeah, small little picture down here. Basically, spot the faith. Seems pretty obvious to me, but sure. There's a couple of question marks around it though. Gotta love the Chinaware box though. Not sure what it says, but okay. Should be almost out of there as soon as we see the saving trigger in the bottom left. You know we're good. There we go. We're gonna hit the ceiling there and get this guy to shoot us dead. You know, 3 big gunfights are fun, but skipping them is even more fun. So essentially running into the ceiling up there hits the loading or the checkpoint trigger for this part of the level. There we go.
Drake says he's got a runner in your area. Says they reported a lot of activity on that boat. But he's seen what he thinks is your guy on the top deck.
So yeah, let's conveniently get right to the top deck as Merc just told us to go there. I mean, he's gonna say car deck 6, it's right up here. So we might as well move there.
Should be a way through to the top deck above you, near car deck 6.
So yeah.
Stay in cover and work your way towards them. Time to get some answers.
And you can always just run out of cover and just be faster than he can aim. That works too, right? There we go. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we take the gun.
He's getting away.
So yeah, there's a small little fun glitch in this game. If you open that door before it's fully closed, you soft lock the game. You essentially make sure that you cannot ever open this door. So it's a small little interesting tidbit. Not sure why it works that way, but it just does. There we go. Hi. So at this point, the game is kind of confused and just spawns Celeste right in front of us again. I can also be hit by hitboxes that aren't really active yet. The game is just all kinds of confused right now. Because originally you aren't really supposed to get ahead of whoever you're chasing. So we're just gonna wait here for Celeste to fade to black, get back in. That's it. 5, 4, 6. There we go. That's Celeste. So now we're gonna save our sister Kate, which got caught essentially killing the electoral mayor. That had to pin it on a cop. Our sister had to be the one that had to check in, because Faith and her sister were personal friends with Robert Pope, who was shot in his office by a sniper for knowing too much, essentially, about Project Icarus. Please stop tasing me. Okay, so this is how annoying these small little mall cops are. Normally, you're supposed to get by them, no problem, but I got... I couldn't for some reason. Either way, let's continue now that we have our proper form back. There we go. That's what you're actually supposed to do. Another version of breaking your legs to get further in the game. There we go. Goodbye. What? So apparently I hit a ledge while jumping. At least it seems that way. So I hit the bridge up here while I'm mid-air apparently, which knocked me away. Very interested to know how that works in terms of physics, but guess we'll never find out. Same as staff without staff.
Greg says Krieg's just stashed the rifle. It's at the top of the atrium you're about to reach.
Okay, so this is atrium. This is just a climbing puzzle. Let's actually not die on atrium. Sounds like a plan. Because we're up on 8, I think, now, or probably 8 or 9 deaths, if I have to recall myself. Not too sure. I'm not counting intentional deaths, obviously, because that would quickly increase the donation counter.
Get to it and get that convoy in your sights. Find a way of slowing it down. Try going for the engine. I'm gonna patch you into the CPF channel the convoy's using. Connor's convoy, what's your status? Over?
Looking good. Route is clear.
Good. Route is clear.
Or is it? That should have hit it. I guess it didn't. Whatever. I tried to get the rat to come out, but I guess I didn't hit the mark right. Or I hit it too soon, which could also be a thing. Either way. Oh, that was supposed to be a roll. The game didn't agree, though. Okay. There we go. There we go. And we're down here. We can just jump into the end and start the final level. Called the Shard. Yeah, you can kind of delay the fire animation for some reason by looking at it. The game gets confused that you actually know what's going to happen or something, I guess. Alright. So this is, again, supposed to be a big-ass gunfight, but we can also just elect to use the elevator and get out of there, because apparently stopping elevators that actually have no exit is very hard. Oh, God, I got stuck. I might die here. I'm gonna guess yeah, okay. I got stuck on the railing for some reason. That usually tends to kill you. I'm getting hit way more than I'm used to. Wow, marathon luck is very much kicking in right now. Guess we'll use the absolute safest route ever. This should not be able to kill us anymore. Okay. That's a slower route, but I'm absolutely sure it's safe. 5, there we go. So yeah. Time for the longest cutscene in the game, or at least one that you cannot skip. So yeah, meanwhile the elevator's telling you about the Shard and how great it is and where all the restaurants and souvenir places and whatever else are. I'm gonna make sure that people don't really want to visit the Shard, at least for a while. We'll figure out how later. Always smart to give you an emergency exit when you're trying to actually lock somebody in an elevator.
Faith, are you reading me? I'm in the security room. Tracking you on the elevator. Get out of the elevator. There should be an entrance to the...
So yeah, by me moving a bit faster than the game is expecting me to, I kind of glitched the text over each other. Also, you can just wall run up here and skip that entire platforming section. For some reason, while running off that pole you're holding there, make sure you go directly up, which in turn lets you just jump over the entire thing.
I see you now. There's a sniper team guarding the ferry. You can get back in on the other side. Be careful, Faith.
Okay, didn't get the gate. I guess I'll just use my safe route then. You're supposed to be able to just jump over that gate, but for some reason sometimes I just can't seem to get it. This might be dangerous. Okay, we're safe. So yeah, the sniper up here, he's kind of annoying me, so let's go and deal with him, shall we? There we go. Only a small little skull crack. It's fine. You'll wake up tomorrow with a headache. Coming up a server room, the last actual, like, active part of the game.
There's an elevator ahead. I've managed to unlock it. Take it to the server room.
Pretty good on time. Should be a 103 something probably. So yeah, tech time is probably about in a minute or so from now. So long as I don't mess up server room, which I really shouldn't.
It looks like the security doors to the roof are closed. Okay. If you destroy those servers, their emergency protocol should automatically unlock the doors. I hope. Good luck, Faith. Look around.
Okay. Please give me your gun. Thank you. There we go. So yeah, their video surveillance system might have just slightly failed there by me attacking it with a machine gun. Just maybe. There we go. Okay. Last part of the game. As soon as I jump onto the helicopter, it's time. Time. .103. I mean, I guess it's acceptable. I was aiming for sub 1, but kind of everything, I guess. So, meanwhile, our sister's screaming death because she's about to slide off just conveniently when we grab her, and the helicopter is just conveniently gonna destroy the entire building. So yeah, that's Mirror's Edge.